Hi everyone, welcome back to Guitar Immerse YouTube channel. Alright, today we have with us three Jackson Audio Drive pedals. Alright, we have the El Guapo, which is the older version of the Asabi pedal. Alright, we have the Golden Boy and we have the Broken Arrow. Alright, so these three pedals are pretty popular right now. The Broken Arrow and the Golden Boy are overdrive pedals, whereas the El Guapo has distortion and overdrive. Okay, so what we're going to do today is we're going to compare the drive sounds in each pedal. We're not going to look at the boost side. We're not going to look at the distortion side on the El Guapo, but we're just going to compare the drive sounds in each pedal. We're going to toggle through all the four different modes, different overdrive modes, and we're going to hear for ourselves how much difference between each pedal, what kind of characteristics, what kind of tone each pedal will provide. So if you're in the market and looking for a certain kind of sound, you know which pedal to go for. Alright, so we're going to start off with the blue mode. Alright, the blue mode is associated more towards, I believe, the teamy kind of a sound. So let's hear for ourselves. Okay, we're going to start with the Broken Arrow. So I'm going to set most of the things at 12 o'clock. Okay. Gonna bring down the volume a little bit. Okay, so this is my clean tone. Alright, so now let's hear the blue side of the Broken Arrow. Very nice full kind of sound. Yeah, the gain is a little bit too much for me if it's the first stage kind of pedal, so I might bring down the gain. But let's hear how the El Guapo sounds right now. Broken Arrow, El Guapo. Alright, so on first impression, both the Broken Arrow and the El Guapo actually sounds pretty similar. I won't say there's a world of a difference between the Broken Arrow and the El Guapo. Alright? Okay, so now let's check out the Golden Boy. Okay? So here's Golden Boy. Alright, so the very first impression of the Golden Boy is that you can hear that the gain at 12 is not as much as the Broken Arrow or the El Guapo. Alright, the gain structure it's much lower. Alright, and the second thing you notice is that it is more open in sound and more bass and treble frequencies, whereas the Broken Arrow and the El Guapo has a little bit more mid-range going on. So I'm going to play it back and forth again so you can hear it better. So this is the Golden Boy. I'm pushing up the gain right now. Alright, so yeah, the Golden Boy actually kind of stands out in terms of the openness and the beautiful high frequencies that you can get, whereas the Broken Arrow and the El Guapo gives you a little bit more body when you're doing single lines. Alright, okay, so I believe these characteristics will carry on through the different gain modes in the pedal itself. Okay, so there's 4 different colors. So this is the blue color. So right now let's go for the green. The green is pretty much like a 808 kind of a sound. So I'm going to change all the sounds right now. Okay, so if you don't know how to change, you can actually hold down the drive button and you can toggle through the different colors. Alright, and hold it again to just kind of store the setting. Alright, so everything's on green right now. I'm going to push back. I'm just going to leave the Golden Boy gain a little bit higher because of the characteristic of Golden Boy, which is slightly more towards the low gain side. So I'm just going to push it out a little bit to make everything more balanced. Alright, so let's check out the Broken Arrow green side. Let's try with the bridge pickup, right? El Guapo. Again, pretty similar in character. I think just a little bit less gain. Let me push up the drive a little bit. Broken Arrow. Okay, so in terms of the green side, the Broken Arrow has a little bit more life, a bit more body to the sound. The El Guapo is just a little bit not coming out when I'm playing it. Okay, let's hear the Golden Boy right now. Yeah, beautiful sound again. Pretty open sound. A little bit more mids right now compared to the blue side. Okay, but you can still hear the clarity of the trebles and the bass. Not as much mids as the Broken Arrow. So Broken Arrow again. I'm just gonna bring out the trebles of the Broken Arrow to give it more clarity. Maybe bring down the mids a little bit. Okay. Straight away you can hear that it's less muddy now, right? But still have the mid range. Okay, let's go for the Golden Boy right now. Alright, so both pedals again, you won't go wrong. Just characteristically, it's different. Alright, so by now I believe you can hear already how the Golden Boy, what is the Golden Boy, what kind of sound is it going to produce. Okay, even though whatever mode you're going to cycle through is going to be the same character. Alright, Broken Arrow similarly is going to be the same character, and El Guapo. Okay, the Broken Arrow and El Guapo to me right now, it's pretty much on par. Just a little bit of subtle differences. Alright? Okay, let's carry on with the next mode. Okay, let's go for the Marshall sound. Okay, the Marshall I believe is the Amber mode. So let's just go to the Amber mode. Sorry. Let's just go to the Amber mode right now. Okay. Okay, so you're gonna get some Marshall-y kind of a huge sound. Let's hear how it sounds now. I'm just gonna push up the gain here. let's check out the El Guapo. Alright, the El Guapo has more gain available for this mode. Okay, my drive is about 1 o'clock, whereas the Broken Arrow, the gain is almost max. Just let me check. Yep, so the gain cycle is at max. I'm at full gain, almost full gain. So not pretty high gain territory. Still overdrive. So yeah, there's lacking of gain in terms of the Marshall sound in the Broken Arrow, whereas the El Guapo gives a little bit more gain available for you to push if you need. Alright, let's check out the Golden Boy. Okay. Super low gain, so let's push that up. El Guapo. Push up again a bit more. Broken Arrow. Alright, so yeah, again the Golden Boy characteristic stood out in terms of it doesn't have as much meats as the other two pedals. It's more open sounding, certain more towards the high frequency, which is a little bit jarring in my ears for this kind of sound. I would prefer probably the El Guapo in this set. Alright, let's go for the last color, which is the magenta color. Okay, so I'm going to change all to magenta color right now so we can hear the differences. Okay, I'm going to reset the gain to 12. Just make sure we are all on the same page. Okay, so this is the Broken Arrow. Okay, I'm going to do my neck pickup now. I'm going to do some line. Alright, this is the El Guapo. Okay, so again, El Guapo and Broken Arrow both have very similar kind of a EQ kind of a frequency. Both gains are, I think the El Guapo just lacks a little bit of gain in this case. The Broken Arrow has a little bit more gain. Alright, let's hear the Golden Boy right now. Okay, very little gain, so I'm going to push it up right now. Okay, so yeah, I ran through all the different options, the different 4 colors for each pedal, and the conclusion stays almost the same through every color that I went through. All right, the Broken Arrow and the El Guapo drive, the overdrive sides are pretty similar. Okay, the differences is very small. All right, whereas the Golden Boy is a separate sound by itself. The Golden Boy has a nice wide frequency, very open sounding, more highs, more lows, lesser mids, and more clarity. All right, so if you're into the churchy kind of a sound and you want clarity, the Golden Boy is a good choice, right? For nice clean lines, chimey with delays and stuff like that. But if you're going for a little bit more bluesy stuff, John Mayerish, you want a bit more mids, hey, the Broken Arrow is a great pedal, right? And if you need some high gain stuff, because the El Guapo still has a distortion side to the pedal, so if you need like high gain, more chuck kind of stuff, hey, the El Guapo is for you, right? So you can see that each pedal has its own market, has its own different sounds and options. All right. So if you like this kind of pedal review, all right, do drop us in the comments below. Let us know what other pedals you like us to talk about. If we do get a chance to get our hands on them, we will do the review for you. Okay. So if you like this kind of video, give us a good thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for the latest videos. Okay. Take care. God bless. I will see you real soon. Bye.